Hey YouTube, it's that dude named Dave and welcome to my channel. You've been here before? Welcome back. Before we get started, my price of admission. Like, subscribe, and the bell notification below. You guys are watching my videos, but you're all not subbed yet. So let me help you by helping me out here and give you guys a few seconds to do this. Okay, we got those few seconds out the way. We don't do long intros. Today's video, we're coming back to Kevin Samuels. In this video here, he had a discussion with a woman regarding, are women held accountable for their actions? So we're going to get to the video. We're going to let Kevin cook in. We're going to try to make this make sense.
Issue is, I think
First off,
that
how old are you? First off, how old are you?
I'm 35.
All right. Go ahead.
My issue, I agree with everything that you're saying. You're absolutely correct. But my issue is, a lot of you men do not hold each other accountable. Just like I know a lot of us.
Ma'am.
Mhm.
Are you about to ask me to have some balance?
No, I'm not asking you that.
Okay.
I absolutely
Men
think
have been
that you
held
do.
accountable. Men get held accountable for our actions since at the dawn of time.
You're right.
So
Y'all hear
please
that
get
smoke
on to
detector?
the real issue.
That's my real issue, though. Like, I feel like a lot of us.
Who holds women accountable?
Y'all hear that smoke detector?
Men.
No, because if men held women accountable and you listen, men wouldn't be having the gripes and complaints they have. Are you
You're
blind?
right, but at the same time,
I know. Okay, let me ask. So here's a question: What do men say they want a woman's weight to be? They say they want them to be overweight, in shape, or fit. What?
I agree with all.
Let me ask this question to you guys here. We talk about this all the time. Do us men want an overweight woman, want an obese woman, fit, feminine, and friendly? Let me see in the comment section. Let's continue and see what you're going to say now.
All that. I think that we should all be in shape.
No, I said what did no. You want to split it into genders. Men want women who are fit, but yet in our community, 80% of the women are overweight and 80% of that are obese. No one holds women accountable for their weight. Women got children out of wedlock. Ma'am, that's a fact that you cannot get around. How many women on this show tonight have been 200 plus pounds?
Okay, but what man?
You see how she couldn't answer that? But you see how when men, or in general, if you ask a woman a direct question to get an answer that doesn't work with them, we get the word salad, we get the mumble, but, and then you try to deflect or redirect the attention to somewhere else, more likely to men here. These are facts that Kevin's bringing out here, and women do not like that coffee. Let's continue.
So who's holding women accountable?
I'm sorry, but who is going to get liposuction? Who's
no. What the French toast? Liposuction is called push away from the table, drink water, eat vegetables, and exercise like a liposuction.
I know, but
no.
See, this woman's all about excuses. I know I'm stopping a lot early here. I'm gonna let Kevin cook and get into the conversation here. But why does she say who can get a BBL or liposuction, right? You do not have to go through these extreme measures to lose weight. I talk openly about my weight loss journey, how I lost 40 pounds and I cannot even work out properly because I have major knee ailments. But I changed my diet. I got rid of pops and sodas and drank waters and teas. I stopped eating fried foods. I added more vegetables to my diet, baking, eating at the right times, getting better sleep, and the weight just came down. And you see women's mentalities about losing weight here, especially just women calling in. Liposuction. Women do not want to put in the work and rather find the alternatives. Let's continue to see what you're going to say now.
No, ma'am. It's called exercise. It is called exercise.
You're absolutely
See
right.
what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? I said, who's going to hold women accountable? And who's going to go get liposuction?
Right.
You need liposuction if you didn't allow yourself to get 200 some odd pounds.
See how that nervous laugh?
Exactly.
And I agree with everything that you're saying, Kevin, but I think that men should. You guys are the leaders. You guys are the
Wait, before we get to that here, you see how she just constantly keeps redirecting. She doesn't want to stay on course. She doesn't want to accept the information that Kevin is giving her right now. So now she's pushing back and saying it's the men and they are not leaders. So let's continue.
ones that.
Where's your husband?
Oh, good question, Kev.
I don't have one.
Then who's leading you?
I'm leading myself right
Then
now.
okay, listen. If we're the leaders, tell me the man in your life that you're following.
I'm following myself.
Exactly. Like most women today, no one's leading, and you say we're the leaders. You're
Because
only
we are
listen.
the
No, listen.
I'm leading. To
Listen.
be honest with you, Kevin.
No,
I'm
no,
leading-
no. You're not gonna talk over me
No, Kev didn't like that. No talking over the host.
because I'm leading this show.
Mm-hmm.
You women come in here talking about men are the leaders, and you're not under anybody's goddamn leadership. Now, ma'am, you can unmute yourself, but you will not talk over me.
Sorry, my phone is dying. I didn't
I'm
need
tell-
to mute you.
No, I muted you because you were talking over me, and that is unacceptable.
Absolutely.
Man, men are the leaders, but how can a man lead if women are not following?
That's a good question,
see?
Kev.
Yes, you said you're not married. I said, who's leading you? You said you're leading yourself.
Yes. You're right, because I mean, you're right on saying
That damn smoke detector.
the reason why I'm leading myself is because, honestly, let's be honest, most of us are leading ourselves. Like we're leading our
You have
Well,
any
let's get to the
children?
point.
yes,
How many?
I have one.
Boy or girl?
I have a boy.
God bless. So you
Thank
think
you. Absolutely.
no. So I mean, so you think a woman who's not under the leadership of any man is capable and qualified of leading a boy into masculine manhood?
Before we get into that answer here, I just got to state, we know that she's a single woman because how many times did you guys hear that goddamn smoke detector? When you hear that, that is the clear-cut sign of a single woman, a woman who does not have a man in the house, because there is no man in his right mind is going to sit through that many beeps until he says, let me go get a battery, or he's going to go to the store and get a gang of batteries to replace that smoke detector, okay? There is no man that's going to sit through that. We did in this video almost 8 minutes right now, and we've heard at least 30 beeps. Like her stuff is on the fritz. So that alone showcased that she is not under any leadership because no regular man would take that annoying sound here. Now let's let Kevin continue. Let's get back to it.
No, I absolutely think it's a hard job. Absolutely.
No, I asked you, is it okay? And the reason so many of our boys are so soft today is because so many women are like yourself, not under anyone's leadership. Why didn't you marry his father?
Oh, good
But
question.
do you think that was
Why
my
didn't you marry his
decision?
father? Yes, it's your problem. Yep, it's your problem.
No,
Why
it's
didn't you marry
my
his father?
problem.
Why didn't you marry his
Absolutely.
father?
Good question, Kev. Let's get to this here.
I didn't marry his father. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That was my decision. I was younger at that time, and that's still not.
Why didn't you marry his
Answer
father?
the question. You gonna use a young and dumb?
I didn't want him.
Oh,
But you had a baby with him. See
Really?
what?
I
See,
had an abortion the first
I don't
time.
give it.
No,
okay, I'm gonna stop here for a second. We'll let Kevin cook. He's about to get into her here. She was gonna say that she had an abortion the first time, and then, but you are again another modern woman who puts having a baby over the fact of having a husband in a marriage and a successful nuclear relationship here. Women, especially modern women that we see today, are doing things ass backwards. You have no problem being a mother, but being a wife is an issue. And the fact that you say that you didn't want him, what man in his right mind that if you was looking to date is going to want to deal with you? If you can have a baby with somebody and still not want this man, how does that look for any other man that may come across here when he hears this information? He knows he doesn't have a chance because if a man, you gave him the highest honor and then you didn't want him, where do we stack? Where do we stand? How do we compete with that? We don't. Let's continue.
No, man. No. Listen.
No, I'm gonna tell
This
you.
is no. This is the problem. See, you're a woman outside of anybody's leadership. You didn't marry a father. You married. You had a baby before you had a wedding. That's already a problem. Then he wanted to marry you. You didn't want to marry him. And then you're trying to raise a boy. And then you're going to question why men are what they are, because women like you make the very men you complain about.
Oh, wow. Kevin just hit a bar right there. I had to stop that. Women, especially in my community, in the black community, black women always want to complain. We're all the strong men. All these men are weak. You men don't have any backbone. Why are you not better? We can't find any good men. Maybe I got to go outside my race. But if we have such high single motherhood and these black women are raising black sons and having this same mentality, what did Kevin say? These women are raising the men who they don't want. So we have this constant circle, this constant cycle of single motherhood, and they're raising these beta men. These boys become beta men. And then now when they get older, these other women, the next generation coming up, are saying, we got nothing but weak men, because the previous generation of women are raising them. And there is no man in the house because these women are not even getting married. They're choosing to be mothers instead of being wives, then a mother. So let's continue.
Absolutely.
So don't ask me about why men aren't holding men accountable when this all starts with women like you.
Absolutely. I allowed it. I absolutely agree with that.
But your question came in, ma'am, asking why don't men do something? And men can't do anything with unruly women.
That's right.
I get that, but I don't feel like I'm unruly though. I feel like
you're not under anybody's leadership. You're not
because
married.
of my decision though. Is that
you said I asked you why you did not marry his father. You said you did not want to. That's your decision. I listened very well, but you decided to do something and bring a boy child into this world, and he's not under a male leadership. You're not under any leadership, and you are going to likely create the same thing you were going to complain about at the beginning.
He's spitting facts here.
And that's the problem. This is a cycle over and over again.
That's what I'm just saying,
How
Kev.
do you fix it? Get up under somebody's leadership. Submit. Stop being so masculine.
But I don't think that's my problem. I don't have a problem.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute. Did she say, I don't think that's my problem? I don't have a problem. Ladies, if you are a single mother, whether you realize not, you do have a problem. You may not think personally you have a problem. Your son has a problem. Your son is being raised by you with not a masculine male figure. And the son does not have the father in the home. There is a problem. You got your sunglasses on with your blinders, not open to see it. Damn smoke detector.
Huh. So if I ask right. So why didn't you marry his father again?
Let's get to this here. All right. Look at her laughing. She knows it was wrong. That's why she's laughing.
I didn't make the best decision.
Why didn't you marry his father?
You see, she's delaying.
Why didn't you marry his father again?
Because I made a bad decision.
Oh,
what does that mean?
Yeah. Come on.
That means that I wasn't going to have.
He wanted to marry you.
That smoke detector.
Yeah, he's still.
And you did not marry him.
No, I made a bad decision.
Right. No.
I did.
He wanted to marry you. He wanted to marry you. You did not want to marry him. But you decided to have a baby.
Make that make sense.
Yeah.
Let me explain. Listen. No, listen. Listen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Women today, becoming a mother is far less of a decision than becoming getting married. That's the problem. You have women who are quicker to have a baby than become a wife. That is.
I like Kevin Cook here. That's exactly what I was just saying here. She has no problem being a mother. She has no problem raising her son. but she didn't want the man that she made the baby with. She said that I didn't want him. But when she got pregnant, she still went along with the pregnancy here. Like we're saying here, our Black community, our Black women are ass backwards. We're putting the cart before the horse. Let's continue. Let Kevin cook some more.
That is in fucking sane. Becoming somebody's wife is a big deal, but becoming somebody's mother is no big deal.
I'd never thought that.
But you're moving that way.
I know.
All right, ma'am.
moved that way.
Ma'am, but the net of it is you create the very men you have an issue with.
Absolutely.
And it's your responsibility, not the men. Women are the first teachers of culture. You're under no male leadership. You're following no man. And I'm sorry, based upon this call, this is who you are. And who is going to try to fight you for control of your household and that boy? They will say, she's for the streets and keep it moving. And there'll be another boy floating around out here without any masculine leadership because his mother is too headstrong, hard-headed, masculine.
You feel like I'm masculine?
Y'all still hear that detector?
Look in the comment section after this video is over and listen to what the men say. Hell yeah, you're masculine.
You're very masculine.
I'm sorry, I
very.
can't deal with half the men.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess you can't deal, and that's the problem. You can't deal with them because they're telling you about yourself and you don't want to listen.
Facts. And you've seen how combative she is. Like, I can't deal with half men, right? As soon, like you said, if someone tells you about yourself, ladies, especially this woman here, if someone tells you something and you don't like it, and you're very combative, that is a masculine trait here. You're not acting in your feminine energy. If a man's telling you that you're moving masculine and then you want to fight that, what do we think that we're seeing here? And then do you see how that encompasses here? Let's continue. Let Kevin finish this off now.
The men aren't the problem, man. It's like that smoke alarm beeping.
Right,
That
Kev.
is a single woman tell.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, men wouldn't allow that shit to be beeping. Men don't allow that shit to be beeping. You masculine ass women allow smoke alarms to beep incessantly. So you can't handle men. No, you can't handle men telling you about yourself. But understand something. The men you don't seem to like, I hope to God's sake you don't raise another punk. Masculine women tend to raise punks.
That's the problem. That is a huge problem. He's not telling no lies.
You muted yourself. Unmute.
Wow. She's still muted here. Can you not hear?
Who is his mentor? Where's the male energy in his life?
Yeah, here we go. It's quiet. She's not answering.
Nobody.
Not even the daddy.
I don't believe it.
And on that note, we'll stop the video here because when you hear that noise, that means that he gave her a good day. So let's do our quick recap, tribe. What do we see here in this video? This was a single mother who came off very, very masculine, who was really in certain times being very authoritative, you can say here. And Kevin was trying to drive home the point that Black women in our community is creating the dynamic of weak beta men. Black women, especially single mothers, are not under any authority. They're doing things half-ass backwards here, having kids before getting married. She openly admitted, I didn't want him, but you wanted your baby. That is not the way a nuclear relationship is going to work, and showing that our community is working backwards and why we're so down on the totem pole on almost every major statistic here. So how is a man going to be a man when he is being raised by a masculine woman? He can't. He's going to be raised to be a punk. And then when we see all these women today talking about, we're all the real men, we're all the strong men, where's a man that's going to put me in my place? I will be feminine if he would just be a strong masculine man. Well, that can't happen if women are raising these boys to be men, if women are not sticking with the men that they have these babies with, if women want to decide to be both the mother and the father, which is not possible. You do not see men saying, I'm a mother, I'm a father, where's my card for Mother's Day? We don't. We do not move this way here. So women, we need you guys to understand that if you do not want weak men, you cannot continue to think that you're going to have babies out of wedlock, thinking that you can go ahead and do this on your own. No, you may not see the problem when you're raising your kids, but you're not even recognizing that the next generation of women are going to see that we're all the quality men, we're all the good men, and we're all these weak men. Well, you want to know something? You need to look at your older ancestor women here and saying, look in the mirror, because you are creating this dynamic in our culture. So fellas, let's also be mindful of women like this as well. If we are looking to date and we see a woman who is a single mother and who's moving in her masculine energy and wants to move and think in the way that she's thinking here right now, this is not the way. If she can discard her baby daddy, then what would she do to you? Comment, like, subscribe, and click on that bell notification below. Let me know what you think about my commentary. Let me know what you think about Kevin here and the information he gave, as well as this woman and that goddamn smoke detector. But until next time, I'm that dude named Dave. See y'all later, YouTube world.